speech title, How to Choose a Wife. How to choose a wife, Toastmaster, Mohammed Khulaify.
How many people are married in the room? Raise your hand. How many people who are not married? Very interesting. What about the people who did raise their hand? Maybe they don't know about that. Oh, they don't realize it. In all cases, if you are thinking of getting married, or even thinking of getting a second wife, or even a third wife, you are in the right place. As my speech is for you. Country Chair, Division Governor, Honorable Judges, Toastmasters, distinguished guests, good evening. Good evening. As I graduated from the university, I got hired afterwards. And now since I have some cash in my pocket, I was embarking on my next milestone in my life, which is
Marriage.
married. You're Saudis. Very good. However, I had the common thinking idea of our young generations, which is, I want to enjoy my life a little bit before it is game over. As I was the eldest son in my family, my mom disagreed with that idea. She started her marriage persuading campaign against me. She utilized all kinds of techniques and methods to convince me to getting married. She started by putting children pictures in my room. Every time I watched TV with her, she asked me about my opinion for every female that shows up on the TV. Not only that, she stopped washing my clothes. And when I came to her, Mom, why? I feel dirty. She replied, let your wife do it for you. After that, she stopped cleaning my room until it became like a jungle. Do you think that stopped? She stopped cooking food for me.
Oh.
When I asked her, Mom, I'm hungry, she said, let your wife cook for you. Until one day when I was coming back from work. When she saw me, she took a deep breath and said, I will die before I can see my grandchildren. And that struck me in my heart. As I surrendered and I accepted to get married, I told her, please give me some time to think because I need to consult on who to choose as my future wife. So I went to the most expert person in that field, who is no other than my father. Yeah. So I approached him as he was sitting on his couch watching a football game. Dad, I want to help. How can I choose my future wife? He quietly, he took out his wallet, he pulled a piece of paper, and he handed it over to me. Son, just follow the steps. I was so excited. There's a procedure on how to choose a wife. And that's why fathers are the best. So I opened the paper, and it was an article. I read the article title, and it stated, How to Choose a Car. I was confused. I looked at my father, and he immediately replied, Son, choosing a wife is like choosing a car. Just follow the rules and interpret it wisely. There are 4 rules on how to choose a car. First rule, choose a car within your budget limitations. Interpret that, choose a wife that you can afford. Choose a wife that her parents are willing to pay the wedding fees. Second rule, choose the type of car that you want. Do you want a sport car? Or do you want a family car? Or do you want a hard-working car? Interpret that. Do you want a sporty wife with high maintenance? Or do you want a family car with children and big loan at the bank? Or do you want a hard-working wife that can support herself and gives you plenty of free time? Third rule, safety. When you drive a car, you might get in car accidents. So when you choose a wife that you feel safe with. Choose a wife smaller than you. Fourth rule, maintenance. When you want to choose a car with lower number of cylinders, less fuel consumption, with cheap spare parts. And I would love to leave it for your imagination to think and how to interpret that, because I want to reach home safely tonight. So I have followed the 4 rules exactly when I chose my wife. I chose a wife within my budget limitations, and her parents agreed to pay the wedding fees, and that's why I'm rich. Second rule, I chose a hard-working wife that can support herself. She pays for all shoes and her bags and clothes. And she gives me plenty of free time, and that's why I'm here with you this afternoon. Third rule, safety. Do you see any bruises or cuts? Fourth rule, maintenance. My wife is always on diet. And as is how she works, she's so busy for everything. And that's why you see me in the suit tonight. However, based on my 5 years experience of being married, I would like to add a 5th rule. Choose a wife that can cook. Otherwise, you will end up like me. Back to you.